Welcome to Frisco, Texas. It is great to have you with us as we have a couple of teams amped up and excited to go in the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl to see who will leave here as Frisco Bowl champions. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Coming out with it, it's Burden. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Charlotte 49ers offense is on the field for the first time today. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Handoff to the lone back. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Jet sweep to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game of divvying up the football, distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Fuller. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fires to the right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They're going to run just about their entire opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. So the Troy Trojans offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we're getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Caught behind the line. It's Lovett. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Quarterback checking off. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He makes a catch. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the 49ers are on the move. He's going to pass. Buys a little extra time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Second down coming up. To the ground with the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it on the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful in this play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. A defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and it's going forward, and he's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags personally.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, we're still happy to get the field.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to...
And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Second down now after the sack. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. He's got it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. The Trojans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback checking the play. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Makes his connection. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The 49ers will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They'll run it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. He'll get rid of it. It's complete. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not overly quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown Trojans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more snap coming before halftime. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Frisco Bowl.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all. Came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, the strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Shakes off the defender. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is deep threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Boyd. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running on it. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Lovett. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. On target over the middle. They make the stop, and this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Now on second down. He'll just keep slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fuller. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the... And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He's going to run it. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. First and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, 49ers! The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offense coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. Handoff to the lone back. Runs through the tackle. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a gap. It's Lovett. Discards a man. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Dalton. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy on the ground. You can't let guys break tackles.
Touchdown, Troy! And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kick.
The 17.
He'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. After the run, now to throw. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Ellis. The 49ers are in the hurry-up. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well,
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. With the catch, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Niners. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Wants to go up top. Feeling some heat. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they've got it down to single digits, a 9-point game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Off play action. Caught on the outside, it's Boyd. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react to getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're trying to get to it. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Oh, it's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Let's not make this thing get close, right? I got a 2-possession lead. I get the ball back with, close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some first downs.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead's extended a little further. The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah,
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Wants to throw on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about it.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Charlotte! And here they come, almost all the way back.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute fast.
He's looking, pressure's coming, and the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. The points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string